Hyper-optimizing comes last, systems come first. I'm working on this brand guide thing in Excel, and I've made a mistake that I think a lot of people make when they're starting to work with data or just working on any project for the first time. The metaphor I use for this is exercise. And weirdly, it's a very good reflection of a lot of analytics projects, more than you would expect. It can be tempting when you start to try to track everything, get a bunch of data by an Apple Watch, figure out how much time you spent in zone 1 versus zone 2 versus zone 3, and ultimately all of that is secondary to just getting out and actually exercising more. What you need to be focused on is the systems in your own life that get you motivated to just get out the door or move your body at all. Trying to hyper optimize for the perfect routine and track everything isn't going to help. In fact, in many cases, it's actually going to slow you down and make you do less. I am a chronic overplanner. I tend to do this myself, and I see people do it at companies literally all over the world. When I'm doing guidelines like this for people, it's really tempting to go super deep into the details and try to account for every corner case and every little thing and train people to be the best in the world. But that doesn't matter. What I really need to do is have any kind of delta from people going from knowing nothing to doing a slightly better job. And the biggest impact I can have is if I can get the most possible people to do that. When I reframe it that way, it becomes a lot easier, and I waste a lot less time trying to optimize for things that actually affect a very small group of people or are going to make a negligible impact overall. Analytics are important in the grand scheme of things, but they're actually a lot more complex and a lot more difficult to implement than people realize. The big thing in this is that just tracking your data often isn't actually going to help anything. Tracking that data can actually be detrimental sometimes. Start with the system as a whole. Start with getting any kind of positive change started and getting a foundation built before you start trying to hyper optimize anything. There you go. I charge people a lot of money for telling them that, so go do it. All right, bye for now, folks. See ya.